Subscribe to Nigeria's Craziest. Press the bell icon and never miss another video update.
Nigeria's Craziest does not add a view of any political parties, individuals, or religious group. This show is just for comedy purposes only. It might contain scenes with strong languages, strong satirical humor, links to a relative you might know, and references some may find offensive. If that kind of thing will offend you, Biko, close your browser now and get out of here. Get out of here, man! Shit, I'm saying! Because that's what we do!
Comedians are absolutely insane.
Yes, welcome family, welcome Nigeria, welcome South Africa, welcome Malawi, welcome Ghana, welcome Kenya, welcome Zambia, welcome everybody.
Africa, welcome.
Africa.
And all our people in diaspora.
In Balamfala.
Are you crazy?
Okay, all our people in
diaspora.
In Collabora. You're welcome.
You're welcome to this episode.
This episode is about your prophet.
They always say we have talked about Bushiri, that we like Bushiri. Bushiri is our guy. We love Bushiri. Bushiri is our guy. He's our blood brother.
Yes,
we really love him. We love him.
That's why every time we are showing him love.
Yeah, we are showing him
love. This is a deep love.
Yeah, you know.
Love, because that's why Bible say love your labor as yourself.
You know.
If you don't love your labor, if you don't love your labor, who will love your labor for you?
Before we go on, if you want your business to be advertised here, your products can be here, and for a token fee, will not cost.
You want the whole world to
see your products here.
Send us a DM.
Just DM us.
Send us
an email at nigerscreators@gmail.com. Email us.
This episode is all about the competition, extradition. You got it. Extradition or power.
The Bushiris.
The Bushiri. Husband and the wife that ran away.
Let them watch it.
Watch.
News just in is that Pretoria has formally sent a request to Lilongwe seeking the extradition of self-proclaimed prophet Shepherd Bushiri and his wife Mary. An assessment process will now begin in Malawi to ascertain whether or not the two can be brought back. The Bushiris, of course, absconded from South Africa while out on bail. They had been charged with fraud and money laundering in South Africa. I'm joined now by Malawi's Information Minister and Government Spokesperson, Gospel Kazako. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Could you just confirm exactly what has been received by the Malawian authorities from South Africa?
I can confirm that we have received documentation from South Africa. These are documents that are a request for the extradition of Bushiri and his wife. So yeah, we have received them this morning.
And we know there have been problems before with the paperwork. Is everything in order so far?
Yeah, so far so good. I think the problem has been on your side. We follow the law here. We follow the processes here. We follow the procedures here. But I think there were one or two things that were not stitching up very well. But the ones that we have received now, I think that's it. Yes, we have the documents now. We have the formal request from the South African government.
Could you explain how this formal extradition process interacts with what's been happening in court in Malawi? We know that the couple appeared and then it was ruled that their arrest was actually illegal. And now we know that the state prosecutor is in the process of trying to appeal that. How does that jive with this extradition process?
There's a very, very high likelihood that the appeal will have to be relooked again and reviewed again, having received the request from South Africa. Certainly, there will have to be certain new movements towards that direction.
All right. Could you tell us if there are any, what sort of things might stop Malawi from returning the couple to stand trial in South Africa?
It is the law. Nothing else.
No, I understand. I suppose I'm asking what aspects of the law might prevent it.
Then I think that has to be interpreted. But we don't have to be negative. It's the same law also that can allow that the Bushiris be extradited. And if it does, we will extradite them. The same law, if it informs us that they cannot be extradited, if it does, will also not be able to extradite them. So it's about the law. It's not about this government. It's not about any individual. It's not about any amount of anger or any amount of emotion or pushing. It's all about the law. We're just going to follow the law.
So I suppose what I'm after is whether there are aspects of the law that relate, for example, to diplomatic immunity. We understand that the Bushiris have a diplomatic passport, and also to any potential fears of safety that they might have if they were returned. Could those indeed be very real blockages to them being returned to South Africa?
I think that will be decided by the courts. That will be decided by the experts of the law, and those things will be the ones that will inform their decision. We cannot discuss that here because it might create a bad aspect to the whole case. We cannot do that here.
And can you update us, are the Bushiris in their home in Lilongwe at the moment, still in the country?
Yeah, they're here. They are in their home here. I would like to believe that they are in a home, but we must also mention here that we might not know exactly because they are free people, so we're not like following them. You remember last time the court had decided that these are free people, so I would like to believe that they should be around because we haven't heard anything as to whether they have gone elsewhere other than this country. They should be around.
Are you able to give us any time frames of how quickly this extradition process might move along now, or is it impossible at this stage to give us that indication?
I think it's very difficult for us to give you any indication because it will depend on the amount of work that will be done, and the lawyers will have to sit down. That's the Attorney General with his team. I think once they are through, we'll certainly come back to you and tell you what's the way forward.
Well, thank you so much for your time.
They are back. Now, first thing that always says, speak to my mind.
What speaks to your mind?
How can people, you beg, you yourself, you beg Ambomboro, other people say, please, give me bail. Let me stay at home.
First of all, his name is Mboro.
Mboro,
not Bongboro. Bongboro is truck. They used to pack the dustbin.
Bongboro. That's how you speak double names.
Bongboro is truck. They used to pack dustbin. His name is Mboro.
Okay. You beg for bail. You say, I will do according to what you want to say. It's like, this page that you kept me, I want to faint. Let me go home, receive fresh air. Let me eat well. They now give you that opportunity. The next thing you now do is, you now, you run away.
It's called Bapu also.
Bapu also.
Igbapu also.
In Fiji, call it Ivamus. Ivamus.
Ipia.
You now Ipia, yes, you now run away. I like South Africa, but I just hope you are not deceiving us, because they might say this thing now, and at the end of the day, nothing will happen.
Oh, that South Africa will.
Yes, now they say contradiction, composition.
The problem is not South Africa. The problem is Malawi. I don't think Malawi will give Bushiri.
Okay, because if you listen to what that man say,
he said the
woman asked him how many times. He was saying it's not about the people, it's not about anger, it's not about emotion, law. It's about the law. Same the law says individual this, Oga. Somebody has caused a lot of havoc. You are supposed, okay, if na your charge, na he do bad thing now, you come put her underground, say I be sleeping there. You not say go outside and let them.
Let's not deceive ourselves. Bushiri is a citizen of Malawi.
We know.
Bushiri is in Malawi.
Yes.
There is no way Bushiri will be extradited to South Africa to face the law. If the reverse was the case, South Africa will not extradite a South African to Malawi to go and face the law. Let's not deceive ourselves. It's not going to happen.
Oh, I think that is why that man is trying to cover that.
It's the law. They will use the law.
He made mention of law 1 million times.
It's not going to happen. Because number one, Bushiri can hold on to the fact that his life is not safe in South Africa.
You don't, after so many years.
It does not matter, because he has proof that he has been harassed by the South African police and all the other South African authorities. He probably has proof that he has been paying Jacob Zuma for protection.
Yes.
So, if he proves that his life is not safe, there is no way he's going back to South Africa.
So that is a sign that this man has gone scot-free.
He did not only go scot-free, he went jail-free. Scott and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail in Malawi.
So all the rape jam allegation, all the money is scammed. The business
we have told South Africans what to do.
Is gone.
Sell all his property and use it to pay the victims. Bushiri is not coming back. You think we are joking? Bushiri is not. Everything Bushiri owns in South Africa, sell it. ECG Church, sell everything. Use it to pay the victims of his because he's not coming back.
You see how you guys really act unprofessional by leaving him on bail.
They messed everything up. They did not even give him a huge bail, 200,000 rand. Somebody committed a fraud of 102 million rand.
Hey!
He gave him bail of 200,000 rand. Now you are crying foul because he ran away. It is your fault. You have only yourself to blame.
These people, they might even have hand in everything.
It's church. Did you know that it's church members?
Do you know if he has,
you know, don't you see the way he was cutting eye that day in court?
These people.
I'm surprised they have not even arrested that candle burner.
I'm still waiting. He will go on his behalf.
The candle burner he should face the law on behalf of Bushiri.
That one is sure. He cannot escape that.
He will escape. They will not catch him because he's a South African.
Oh, that's true.
Nah, if he was a foreigner.
Yes, because they will not say, they will not beat you for the sake of a foreigner.
You see Nana Poku and the other bazooka, all of them, they've run away because they know they are not South Africans. They have take off. South Africans are now free of they still have Zondo. They still have some prophets there. They will be free. They will be free eventually. South Africa will be free. You know, we love talking about these things. Anything that enslaves the mind of the black man, we talk about it because we are Africans first before we are Nigerians. So we want Africa to be free. We are tired of going to the white man's land. They use racism. Yes. Let Africa be like Europe. Let the white people come here.
I'm even planning to build one stadium that will long from here to South Africa.
So what does that correlate with what we are saying now?
It's just for the stadium to be there. Everybody will come there and play ball.
You know you are mad. Even Hitler, when Hitler wanted to build that huge stadium during that it was too big for him to. The stadium was ridiculous.
Is it Adam Hitler or Shomole?
It's like Hitler Mohammed.
Okay.
Thank you very much. My people, what do you think this Malawi government deserve?
Yes, Malawi government.
Or is it the South African people that gave Bushiri?
No, this man that is talking about law, everything.
Okay, my people, what do you think the Malawi government deserve? Do they deserve a bottle on the head? Do they deserve cutlass? Or they deserve cane? What do you think they deserve?
They need to be flogged.
Okay, they deserve cane. Me too. I choose they need to be flogged. So what do you need? What do you think they deserve? Thank you very much for watching this video. Comment what you think they deserve in the comment section. Don't forget to follow him on Instagram at John Joshua Comedian, and follow me on Instagram at Laugh Mayor, and follow us on all our social media handles. We're on Telegram, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram. Just type at Ninja's Craziest and you see us. And you can, if you have any questions, you can DM us or chat us on WhatsApp. We will reply. But don't chat us and say nonsense, because our block button is very active. We can block people well. We don't have time to argue. Block is easier. Thank you.